Hello, Andre.
How's it going, Bridger?
I'm good. I'm good. Yourself? Are you preparing for another Guinness World Record?
I guess. I guess. Yeah, sure.
That's
Yeah,
what you do.
that's what I do. I guess that's what I do for higher purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the higher purpose for you and for the people that follows you, me? What is in this cold exposure any way you can? What does that?
Well, I mean, what I noticed that what I over the air, what I try to do and the message what I try to deliver also at the same time, it gets he ripen, he ripen, it gets better, it gets more clear and whatsoever. So really what I want to do, first of all, this before I talk about the records, so the cause, the higher purpose, you can call it God, Jesus, the universe, whatever you want to call it, it's your call, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what I'm doing this is to what I call also like chase your worthy cause. It's a whole, right? So it helps me through the gift that I've been gifted with. But of course, I work a lot for it because if you don't work for your talents and stuff, nothing will work out, right?
No.
But I use it for higher cause, higher purpose. So meaning from these three elements that I like to talk about to come from the darkness to the light. Well, what is
Mm-hmm.
the darkness? Well, the darkness can be anxiety, whatever is going on in life, anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts,
Yeah.
separation, stress, whatever is negative. So
Mm-hmm.
it's the darkness, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's the light. Well, the light is to go towards to boost that mental health, that states. But how are you going to snap out of this?
Mm.
Well, you're going to snap out of this through what? through through a talent, a passion, and a goal. Those
Mm.
three elements together, it's like an equations,
Yeah.
right? Those three elements together is going to equal chase your worthy cause, right? That's what it's going to help you. So that means that you're going to help bring in that we've been talking about a bit, in different speech that we have over the last while. Is that
Yeah.
is to definitely inspire people. So using our talents,
Mm-hmm.
right? To our passions, plus our passion together, and
Yeah.
plus a goal. A goal is whatever it is to inspire, like a goal, right? Equal chasing worthy, because meaning that you are going to inspire people, right, to do amazing things into the world.
Yeah.
So yes, does it make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Or
yeah, to make to like yeah, to make your life or your purpose or your talent use anything to like make a meaningful, get some meaning into your life
yeah,
so you don't feel despair, so to
of
speak.
course. So
So
that's what.
your depression, your anxiety makes sense.
Yeah.
So you use it as a fuel. I call it a superpower which I've been suffering from, being challenged by since I was a child. Like I felt different, I felt
Yeah.
the odd one out, and that I used it for to train hard, to focus, crystal clear focus on a dream. So that's what made or had enabled me to go through hardship is having a clear goal to
And
go
exactly
against.
that means what you're saying right now. That's exactly what I mean, like going from the darkness to the light. The darkness, what we talk about,
Yeah,
and the light, it's what exactly that you said. Going, having a purpose, a meaning, going towards your goal. Yeah, to inspire
yeah,
others, which
yeah.
will inspire others.
And that's like when I met Wim Hof, I thought that wow, finally I found somebody that is a little bit odd went out and it really helped me because I my mental challenges and my life has challenged me so much that I became physically sick from a recurring streptococcal rosin infection that I couldn't get rid of. And then once I cured that or kind of removed all the symptoms, I was chasing a worthy cause. I was trying to do a world record. I wanted to swim to Sweden back in 2018, and I was training hard during the winter. But then I kind of burned out. I was too old for it. It wasn't. I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't. It wasn't for me anymore to do such a hard task. And then I kind of burned out, and yeah, became depression, and but then I found out that maybe I don't need to do these hard challenges anymore. Just surviving for me has been a in a battle, so maybe that's not for me. So I gave it up, so to speak. And then I met you, and I was really fired up by your ambitions, and I wanted to help as much as I could. We talked about the breathing and how to make safe progress in such unknown territory, which a world record is, and in the cold, which is You have to respect it. So, and you managed, or we did it, and then yeah, you went on to further things or more things, and I had an old dream about doing this channel crossing, but now I found out it's much less demanding to do it surfing in shorts in wintertime, and I've been training a little bit.
I love that.
Well,
Yeah,
it's not full body
it's okay.
exposure for the whole
All good.
2.5 hours. It's only about an hour and 15 minutes, in maximum an hour and a half above water. So you get water, you get splashes. I've been in surfing in the wintertime for half an hour already, and it's okay. It's not winter now in Denmark, but it will be
You're
eventually
gonna
in
get
a few
colder.
months. So, and I talked with the military doctor that saves people on water. He's the best specialist in Denmark to save people that are
Fantastic.
cooled down. And he said I was crazy, but he said it's doable. And yeah, so that's kind of like a reassurance that it's okay. And I know I'm not going to chance it. I'm not going to take any chances. We got two boats. If one breaks down, we have another boat
Yeah.
surfing alone. So that's it. Yeah, but so I kind of like I'm a little bit scared, of course, like because
Of
I've
course,
never
but
done it. I've been surfing on the beach in the wintertime, but that's really, really safe. You can just go in and stop, but you can't do that on the sea. So what? How can you? What would you recommend me? How can you make me stop because it's a stupid idea, or go on because it's in a safe way? What's your recommendation?
well, I mean, like first of all, like thank you for. I'm saying thank you because you're doing a good example, not being doing record. Of course, you crazy, I'm crazy, we're crazy in our own way, but we're not stupid. You're not stupid
No.
because the problem with this, like, if you do something like that, and maybe we can talk a bit about what I'm gonna do,
Hmm.
but like if you do something like this and that you're gonna do something inconsiderate, it's very bad because also you send a bad message that you do
Yeah.
crazy stuff inconsiderate. That will be a bad example. So anyway, thank you for this, but for being safe. But I mean, what I can do for you, what I have to say right now, from what I learned through my experience, from a humble experience, is that you just believing, just keep on believing, just keep on same. It's at the end of the day, of course, a lot of respect to science and everybody does research because that's how give us a guide.
Yeah.
At
Sure.
the same time, though, at the same time, right? Like when Wim Hof did his first thing, his first records, people thought he was nuts, right?
Yeah.
But he changed, and he literally at port, he already and he brought a lot to science,
Yeah.
and that's what you're doing as well. That's what I'm doing. That's what we're doing in our own way, right? That's
Yeah.
to definitely, of course, be aware about it, but you have to keep on pushing. Your button for you the buttons you goes forward, and that it will make you safe. I mean, in other words, what can I tell you? It's like you need to
How
you
many
need to
times
really
a week do I need to expose myself to cold? Like I'm going for 1.5 hour splashing water, air in maybe, I don't know, 5, 6 degrees, wind, and of course with chill factor, and maybe 6 to 8 degrees cold water Celsius.
okay. So you want me to give you like practical
A little
advice?
bit, yeah, so I can know how to
Sure, sure.
train.
Okay, perfect,
I will
perfect.
surf about once a week, but now the water is like 15 degrees, so it's getting colder, but
You
the
should
wind is colder.
come with me to Svalbard in a couple of weeks, man.
No way, no way. I'm not gonna be running that far, man.
No, it's okay. But what you can do, like, I mean, how's your ice bath going right now? How many ice baths do you do per day? I mean, per day,
I take
per,
three. I don't know.
per week.
Three times a week. It's about my ice bath is 4 or 5 degrees.
Okay, and how long?
I don't know. I don't time it. I go for feeling, so it might be 2, 3 minutes, something
No,
like that.
you gotta push more, man. You gotta push
Okay.
more. So we'll get a little program. So your race is when? Is it's when in like
Beginning of December,
okay, so how well? So 2 months, yeah, okay, not bad. 2 months, 2 months.
October, November. Yes. Yeah.
So you're gonna start a bit of a heavy regiment, and of course you will be uncomfortable, will be stuck at times. And 2 weeks before your record, you will be able to train, but not as much.
Okay.
Because in 2 weeks you cannot train in 2 weeks for a record. That's just that's
Yeah. 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 Sure.
But what you're gonna do, let's say for the first, and of course you always can ask me a question, at the like through whatever,
Yeah.
every weeks or couple weeks.
Yeah. Sure.
That
Thanks.
you're gonna do 3 times a week is still okay. All
Okay.
right. For now, 3 times a week is still okay because the thing is, if you do more, you might even like Of course, everybody is different, but
Yeah, yeah,
forget about the world right now. It's you and I.
yeah.
So keep on doing 3 times a week,
Okay,
but increase it to, Randy, you got to increase to 10 minutes.
okay.
10 minutes ice bath, 4 or 5 degrees.
Yeah,
When you say 4 or 5 degrees, is the water it's like at the top or the entire ice bath?
all of it is
Okay, so
cold.
that's fine. Yeah, 4 or 5 degrees.
Yeah.
To do it for 10 minutes
Okay, 10 minutes. Yeah.
for the first week. All
Yeah.
right. Okay.
Okay.
Your breath work, we can talk about it, but you know a lot. But I still can I'll give you a bit of stuff. So 3 times a week. I mean, you do that 10 minutes. Second week, you're gonna improve to 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Third week, 15 minutes. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth week, 20 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
Fifth week, 22, 23 minutes.
Okay.
6 weeks, 25 minutes.
25 minutes at the end.
25,
Okay.
30 minutes. You need to build up that more of the brown fat stuff. So you do this. That's so
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
All right. And right now, what you do afterwards when you get out of the ice bath, you are definitely going to, you can warm up on your own. You know, obviously when you get off your ice bath, you don't have to stay outside to warm up, depending on your temperature, but you always can come back to room temperature. Of course, do not go into do not just go like to a hot shower right away, because that's
No, 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 no. Of course not. Of course not.
you know what to do, but still.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool.
And also what you do as well before, when you do your breath work, for example, you do your breath work. I usually do. Sure, you know what to do. I
Yeah.
can give you some advice, but you know what to do. You know for this. But the priority is, you're gonna set like, one sec. Can you see me?
Yeah.
You're gonna go. Actually, let me turn the camera. I want you to see me properly. Yeah, like this is good. So you're gonna go like this, sitting like this. You know, in a chair. You're gonna retract your shoulder blades, palm of your hands on your knees. So like this, straight spine. Inhale. So I'll go back closer so that you can see. So you inhale, and as you're gonna look forward. You know, you're gonna look at the third eye.
Mm.
You inhale, deep with your diaphragm, push the air up to your belly. You know, visualize also current going down to your spine. And when you exhale, you know, you're going to squeeze your rectum, the pelvic floor muscle. And how you're going to feel, are you going to feel, so are you going to feed that third eye? So
Mm-hmm.
what's important in it, each time you can visualize a fire, a flower, a lotus flower, whatever it is. But when you inhale, always keep visualize the best you can.
Yeah.
If your attention sidetrack, it's okay. Always bring back to focus in it. It's okay to be sidetracked. That's okay.
Of course. Yeah.
You keep on going. And as you exhale, you're gonna visualize that, like I said, squeeze the rectum and whatsoever, the muscle, and you're gonna visualize how that flower, or like that flower or that point is gonna vibrate energy like a wave, you know, or like imagining a volcano just eruption, like you know, or a tornado of fire, whatever you exhale, like the energy spread out. And how to do this, Bridger? Because what you're gonna do, of course, you won't be in water, but at the end of the day, you're gonna have the wind of the sea, and the water's gonna splash, and it's sometimes even worse because you're gonna have big splashes at times, and you're like, oh, at times it's gonna be really hard, right?
You need the focus, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm telling you this, because, and as you exhale and you feel that point of energy vibrating, you can also visualize how you're gonna do that breathing meditation for few, you know, for like 10 minutes, and each time you exhale as well, you visualize and how you're gonna send heat wave to your fingers, into your toes. All right.
Oh, yeah.
You keep on doing this.
I will try to do that after I do the longer exposures.
Yes.
I will sit, and yeah, that's what you mean. Sitting and visualizing, sending heat out to the extremities after my training in
that you can do. But what I would advise you that you can do as well, because you can do that. Of course, sure, you can do this, but definitely do it after. How can I say? Definitely do it.
After the ice bath, or
no. Sorry, I'm just gathering my thoughts here. Do it. Let's say after you do your regular, you do breathing session each day or whatsoever, right?
Oh yeah.
So after this,
okay,
do that specifically for 10 minutes.
Super Cool.
For sure, you can do it as much. You can do it still after your ice bath. But what I'm telling you this because when you do this with a lot of consciousness, you're gonna override like your mind,
Yeah, you're limited.
your subconscious mind, and that
Mm.
is gonna go kind of an autopilot that you're gonna do it without forcing too much after the ice bath. Does it make sense?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, 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 yeah. So it makes, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
Yeah, man.
I will start with that right away, and I will actually Sunday I will do. It's pretty cold now in Denmark. It's going to be storm this weekend, and I love heavy winds. So I'm going to do a surf on Sunday morning with heavy winds and and rain and stuff. So yeah, it's really crazy. And I have a partner, and the first time he went out, he thought it was impossible. But after that, the first time, because I was relaxed and I was calm, because we can go in at any time, so there was no challenge in it. He was like mind blowing that wow, he didn't think he could do it, but we can if we just yeah, just do and don't put too much effort and also have safety in mind at all times.
Of course, safety is
Yeah.
not
So
something that's useless. Yeah.
yeah, cool. Well, thank you very much. That's about it. I will keep you posted, and of course, if something goes scares me or for the longer exposure, I've never been sitting in an ice bath for that long, so I only been sitting for 15 minutes. So that's going to be a challenge in a few weeks.
It's okay. One day you remember one day at a time. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna push myself. I'm just gonna sit there and disguise the timing. I'm just gonna put the timing away and just sit there because I love to be sitting there with feelings, sitting when's enough. So I'm gonna be playing with it. I'm not gonna force if it's too much. I'm not gonna push myself too much because yeah, I'm just gonna take it slow. And
But like I said, or try to do. No, I understand, but at the same time, it's you gotta. That's why 3 times a week it's fine because like a few 5, 6 times a week might be too much. You know,
yeah,
maybe
yeah. I think
because of
three
this. But
times is it's
but it's
plenty.
important to like like you start doing like you like 10 like 10 minutes like I said, you know what I mean, and
Yeah.
someday of course will be harder than other. That's
Of
fine.
course, of course. That's training, right? That's the form of the day. So, but it's
Yeah.
not life and death. So I can just, yeah, I can skip one if I need it. And I'm gonna see how it goes, and I'm gonna keep you posted.
Yeah, for sure, and as well, like I might as well like take advantage of the situation as well to me, to tell you that in 2.5 weeks time, it's still good that people know I'm gonna do something a bit incredible for a good cause. So
Mm.
it's a new world record. So it's called the Svalbard 78 degrees north run for mental health and suicide prevention. So what
Oh,
I will
yeah.
do with this, I'm going to run at the latitude 78 in Svalbard in Longyearbyen. It's a Norwegian territory. You know where it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Literally, we're like close to like 1,000 kilometers, 1,300 depends when the Earth shift toward the North Pole. All right,
Mm.
and I'm gonna run one marathon every day for 6 days. So the team already at the time of this year right now, it's not December, but it's still going to be pretty cold. So the
Okay.
temperature fluctuate between minus 10 and minus 25. So yeah, I also be running through polar bear territories at times.
Wow.
So, but of course, like thanks to Urtigrut and Svalbard, who will definitely help me that I'm sure I'm safe, who will be protected with guards. Because, like I said, like you're gonna do in what you're gonna do across the sea over there, you don't gonna okay, I'm gonna do it on my own because
No,
doing
there's traffic there as well.
yeah,
So we gotta be
yeah,
careful. Yeah.
yeah, and as well, like I have to be careful because polar bears, even if they're not a lot, you don't. But yeah, so we have to
And you
make
stick out. You stick out of the ice, right? In the snow. You stick out. So there's look that's the happy.
it's a running stake, you know. It's
Yeah,
like
it's a running stake, exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, my friend.
Cool. Thank you very much. I'll keep you posted, and I'll follow your next attempt. And I wish you the all of the best. And I know you will be successful.
For sure. Thank you, Bridger. Same to
Thank
you.
you.
Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.